Have you ever wondered why some of the greatest fortunes in history were built during the worst times? Most people run from fear. John Templeton ran toward it. That single difference became one of the greatest investing lessons ever taught, and it still catches investors off guard today. John Templeton believed that the best opportunities often appear when everyone else is convinced the future is hopeless. While the crowd focused on bad news, falling prices, and uncertainty, he looked for value hiding beneath the panic. He understood something that human psychology makes incredibly difficult. Markets are driven as much by emotion as they are by facts. One of the most famous examples came during the early days of the Second World War. When fear dominated global markets, Templeton borrowed money and bought shares in more than 100 companies trading for less than $1. Most people thought he was reckless. Years later, that bold decision produced extraordinary returns because he invested when pessimism was at its peak. This wasn't luck, it was discipline. The average investor buys after prices have already risen because success feels safe. Then, when markets fall, fear takes over, and many sell at exactly the wrong moment. Templeton understood that emotions are expensive in investing. Fear can convince you that temporary problems are permanent, while excitement can make you believe high prices will keep climbing forever. His greatest lesson wasn't simply to buy low and sell high. It was to think independently. Don't let headlines, social media, or the crowd make your financial decisions. Instead, ask a better question. Has the market become emotional while the underlying value remains strong? That mindset requires patience, research, and courage. It's uncomfortable because the best opportunities rarely feel comfortable when they first appear. John Templeton reminded us that the 4 most dangerous words in investing are, "This time it's different." Markets change, technology evolves, and economies rise and fall, but human emotions remain remarkably consistent. So the next time fear dominates the headlines, remember Templeton's greatest lesson. The crowd often sees danger where disciplined investors quietly discover opportunity. And sometimes the greatest investment isn't buying a stock, it's learning to master your own emotions before you ever invest a single dollar.